Lucifer would be sad. This would be months after Lilith left, as Lucifer would start to feel depressed. He couldn't believe this. He didn't know what to do. Charlie moved out not too long after, as their relationship slowly started to strain as he was by himself. But as years passed, eventually he heard a knock on the door. As he opened it, it was Charlie. Charlie would say, Dad, I have a new idea. Lucifer would say, Charlie, what is it? As Charlie would then tell him about the Hazbin Hotel. He didn't really believe in it. But as he looked into Charlie's eyes, he saw the wonder. He saw the hope that he used to have. And well, he could try to stop it, but why do that? His daughter's happy, and he wants to be happy too. As Lucifer would say, I have doubts, Charlie. Charlie would say, Dad, please, but I'll help you start it. As then she would say, yay! As Lucifer and Charlie would leave and start to build up a hotel. As the hotel was built, now they needed a customer, or a patient. They needed someone to be redeemed. As Charlie would start to look, so would Lucifer. Lucifer could just demand a sinner to come in, but they don't be less special. Charlie wanted to do it this way. But one day, however, Charlie would bring in a person. It was Vaggie. As Lucifer would say, oh, you found a patient. Charlie would say, no, she was hurt, so I came to fix her up. As Charlie was fixing up Vaggie, Lucifer could tell something about her. He could sense something. As Charlie left to get some first aid kit for her, Lucifer would walk up to her, and Vaggie would say, can you just heal me with magic? Yeah, I could. We both could. However, with demonic powers, they're canceled out by angelic powers. That's why angelic weapons can kill us. And angelic weapons have hurt you, so our magic wouldn't be able to heal you. However, there's something else I want to talk to you about. As Lucifer would sit next to Vaggie, Vaggie would say, what is it? You were an exorcist, weren't you? Vaggie would say, exorcist? What? No, what makes you think I was an exorcist? Lucifer would say, listen, don't hurt my daughter. As then he got up and left, and that was all he said, as Charlie would come down and help Vaggie. As then days would pass, as they would continue to look, Lucifer would actually be more involved in hell that time around. He would come by to the hotel every once in a while, basically staying a few days and then leaving for the rest of the days. Basically like a couple days a week thing, especially since they didn't have a guest yet. But he was going to be way more involved when Charlie brought in Angel, as Lucifer was there. As Lucifer would look at Angel, Angel would say, holy crap, is that the king of hell? Angel didn't really get much stock in this redemption idea. Sure, Charlie was high up there, but she didn't really get involved much. But this was Lucifer himself. Angel saw an opportunity as he would walk up to him and say, hey there. As Angel would start to flirt with Lucifer, as Lucifer's face would turn red, he would say, I'm not over my divorce, as he would run into his room and slam it. As Angel would say, I did not expect that. Charlie would say, please don't flirt with my father again. Angel would say, I won't. Sorry about that. As he laughed nervously. As the days passed, things would continue like in camp. The hotel would be in much better shape, considering that they wouldn't need Alistair since Lucifer was there. Eventually, Charlie would do the interview on the TV show. But as she was getting picked on, suddenly Lucifer would show up and say, don't you effing talk about my daughter like that. As he kicked Lady Joy out the window and said, anyone else want to ridicule her for having a dream? Anyone else want to ridicule her for believing things can get better? The whole reason hell started is because I had a dream. Heck, my last name is literally Dreamer. And if you join the hotel, you don't get redeemed, you don't lose anything. You literally get a free place to stay for a while. Why wouldn't you join? Are you all stupid? As he would yell that at the top of his lungs, as more people would actually join, considering Lucifer had more of a commanding voice. As time passed, Alistair would never join, since they would no longer need him, as there would be new staff. In this alternate timeline, Husk, if Nifty, would also not join the hotel. And I could introduce new guests and new characters, but I would need to find artwork for that. I need to, find places and just find characters from the show, and it's not worth it, honestly. So I'm not going to do that. Just know that there are different staff in this timeline. As we cut to when Charlie met with Adam and Lute, as Lucifer would go with her. As Lute and Adam would both look at Lucifer and Charlie, Lute would say, what is he doing here? You brought your dad with you? That's pathetic. As Lucifer would say, as kind as always, Lute. You brought your boss with you? That's pathetic. His Lute would say, I have to. Adam would say, settle down now. Sick burn, by the way. Anyway, we haven't seen each other in a while, But, I'm doing better. As Adam would start to brag about himself, Lucifer would say, I don't care. I'm here about the project. What project? The project to redeem sinners. Redeem sinners? Hell is forever, don't you see? As then Lucifer would slap Adam and say, no, none of that. Bad, no. They would say, Dad, he sung a whole song. We should at least let him finish. And that's not how you negotiate. Lucifer would say, Charlie, he was never going to accept our negotiation, were you? Adam would say, nope, I wasn't. But first you were going to get a cool song out of that, but now you're not. Adam and Luke would then leave. As Charlie would be upset, Lucifer would take Charlie back to the hotel. As Lucifer took Charlie back, Charlie was upset. As Vaggie and Charlie would talk, as Lucifer would notice something, she didn't tell Charlie the truth. Lucifer encouraged her to a while ago, but she didn't do it. As then Lucifer and Vaggie would start to talk alone. Lucifer would say, when are you going to do it? Vaggie would say, what? Tell her that we're an exorcist. I can't do that. Yes, you can. The longer you wait, the worse it'll be. Trust me, I want you to tell her soon. As Vaggie would then sigh and say, fine. As Vaggie would go over to Charlie's room and say, Charlie, I have something to tell you. As then Charlie would say, what is it, Vaggie? Vaggie would say, I didn't tell you because, well, I didn't want you to be scared of me. And I thought you wouldn't help me. But it's selfish of me not to tell you. And now that we're dating, I have to. Charlie would say, what is it? Vaggie would say, I was an exorcist. Charlie would be shocked, and she would say, get out. As Vaggie would walk out and begin to cry. As Charlie sighed, but she was relieved that Vaggie told her. But at the same time, she was quite scared. As Charlie would then come to the conclusion that she loved Vaggie. And well, even if she had a dark past, she should be with her. After all, she is Lucifer's daughter. As Charlie would walk up to Vaggie and start to explain things, they would hug and then kiss. As Lucifer says, that's my girl. As then Charlie would say, did you know, Dad? Vaggie would say, it's not his fault. He told me to tell you before. And he thought I did. Did you lie to him? Well, I may have kind of. Charlie would say, I'm not mad at you anymore. Let's work on the future. As the hotel continued to thrive, things would happen similarly like in canon. There would be no Huss to calm down Angel. And you could say Lucifer just goes in and destroys, Valentino, but I destroy him in so many videos. Let's let him live for once. Because, give Val a bone. As Angel would walk out sad, he really didn't know what to do. He wanted to go out into town and have a good time, but suddenly Lucifer would walk in. The hell, and the loan sharks, they wouldn't try anything, because it's literally the king of hell. As Lucifer and Angel would start to walk out, Angel would say, why did you follow me? As the loan sharks wouldn't really get involved, it was up to Lucifer to cheer up Angel, as he would sing a different song. I got power, baby, power. Just stick by me and I'll keep you safe. Angel would say, how do I know I can trust you? As in Lucifer would sing a song about his power, about his life, and about how he can be there for Angel. As then he would take Angel's hand and begin to sing and dance with him. As they got closer, Angel and Lucifer would kiss, as then they stopped. And they would walk back to the hotel, as Lucifer would think about that. He didn't know if he was ready to open up after Lilith left him, but it's been 7 years. Maybe he should. As Lucifer would stay there, there'll be one major difference now. When Adam attacked, Alistair wouldn't be there to fight him. It would just be Lucifer. As Adam flew from the sky, suddenly Lucifer would fly up towards him and punch him, as they both started to punch each other one by one. However, Adam knew he was going to fight Lucifer this time, so he made a plan. As Luke would try to sneak up behind him, but right before she could strike, suddenly Angel would jump in and kick her away, as Charlie would fly in and fight Lute. But, since there's no Nifty, Adam would be able to escape with the rest of the exorcists, leaving a great battle for later to come. And Sir Pentious wouldn't sacrifice himself because Lucifer was there, so everything would be different. And, well, it only might be minor, but one little change could affect everything. And that's going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends. Hope you enjoyed this video. I did. There was only some minor changes here and there, and I flew in a little love interest because Busy Pop did say some interesting stuff about Lucifer, so he might be interested in, that type of thing. Maybe not. You never know, so I just threw that in there as some potential for in the future. So yeah,
I hope you enjoyed this. I did working on this video. I kind of needed a quick video out, and I was like, what if Charlie and Lucifer started it together? Because Lucifer is my favorite character, and I feel like, Charlie is also a really good character, and she's also, they'll start the show. So I feel like that could have really changed things, so that's why I did it. So yeah, sorry if there's like some background noises. I usually don't record those background noises ever because I want my videos to be good. But right now it's like 4 a.m. and like I need to get this video out because I upload daily. So yeah, when you're watching this, I'm probably passed out because I don't work till like I work kind of like evenings, and then like it goes out till like late night. So then I do everything I do in late night, and then I just sleep until work. So yeah, kind of like my own schedule. Sometimes I'll like wake up early though. I don't sleep all the time. Most of the times I'm actually kind of good and organized, but today has just been one of those days. You have those days you're not that organized and stuff, and you just kind of procrastinate a little. I did that, and I'm paying the price right now. But hey, it's worth it because I get to make stuff for you guys, and I hope you all enjoyed. I suck at drawing. I want to make my own comic series, make my own character or something, but I just suck so much at drawing. I just don't know what to do. So yeah, I don't know. Would you watch that if I posted like comic shorts or something, or like my own like unique character comic form? Would you guys watch that? If so, let me know. Anyway, peace out. Love you all.